Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome to another video. I've got more messages for you and I've seen some crazy stuff as usual. Here we go again. Okay. I just want to say a big thank you to all of you commenting on my videos, not just on the ones on this channel, but on the tarot channel as well. I do have one of them going out tonight, a tarot message. So if you want to check that out, it may be for you. You never know. I get some peculiar messages. So yeah, check that out. And a big thank you to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so very much. Thank you for you. Oh, I can't get my words out. Thank you for returning, those who return to watch the videos and support me all the time with their comments. Sorry, that gave me a bit of a nervous jolt there, that motorbike. You'll understand why in a moment, why I'm a bit jittery again. So yes, but thank you very much for returning and supporting my channel, and for the new ones here. If you haven't subscribed, please do so we can get these messages out to everyone. Okay, and what else do I have to say before we get going? Because we've got a ton of stuff here, lots and lots and lots. I've also been given some very interesting news about where they are reading this information from, because they read what's happening to me out of a big book like this, okay? And you're gonna have to wait until the end though to find out what they've just told me about that, where it's come from. And it's quite, wow. Okay, so anyway, before we get started, if you would like a personal reading, I do those. Please check out the links in the description. If you would like to become an angel whisperer and want to know more about that, please check out my website, link in the description. It's www.pureangelic.co.uk. And if you would like to be able to talk to the deceased, or able to learn how to get messages from the angels, ancestors and the deceased to give to others and for yourself, check out my other website, www.sara-curran.co.uk. All the links are in the description. And please check out my Pure Angelic Tarot channel as well. Okay, so let's get started. So I did the necrometer first. I was asked to. And in its creepy little voice, it told me this. These are the words I got. So we're going to read them out first, and then maybe have a few thoughts on some of them, and then we'll go into the next stage. We've got messages from Archangel Gabriel in particular as well. Very much fire and brimstone, I have to say. This was an angelic message. So yeah. So anyway, let's get started. So I got unconsulted. Then I got the name Janice. Now, I get the name Janice. I don't know. I'm getting a feeling this could be somebody in politics somewhere. If not, it may be relevant to somebody out there. But there's something about politics and making decisions made by Janice. Or is Janice a body and organ? Oh, or an organization, because I did get body later on. So Janice. Now, remember, some of these things, when I was writing them down, I wonder if they're in the future. They're not in the past. Some of them are like way into the future. Some of them may be in the present. I don't know. There's an oddness to them, or possible future. I don't know. I just got an oddness when I was doing it, translating the message. Interesting, because I know a lot of them who come through to me, they change their words sometimes as they do it because they're not speaking English. They don't know how to. Okay, unconsulted, Janice. Then I got human, in the room. Okay, it's just kind of creepy, because I say it's creepy, but they're all standing around me now. They're all here. You can see the other dimension. I can see them standing there on their little lines looking at me. All these people. Okay. So I got in the room, meaning where I was. Then I got sign. Then I got rain. and then incorrect, which is something my main guide says to me, or he thinks he's my main guide. And then I don't know if this was my brother coming through, I have to say it, but I'm going to say it, pants. It's come through a couple of times, and he used to say pants. It's rubbish, yeah. Then I got behind, and then I got unimpeachably. And then I got we want you, which was a bit creepy again. Then I got mourn, I want revenge. And I thought I was getting through a spirit. This could refer to a murder case. And I don't know why I'm having to put it on here, but I am. So it may be something important. I want revenge. Then I got Evelyn. I don't know if that name's relevant, but I got that name. I've had that name a few times. If I'm saying it on the World Channel Messages channel, there's a reason for it. Okay, and then I got 11 o'clock. Now, I've been seeing helicopters a lot. They keep showing me helicopters. And I don't know if this is like line of sight at 11 o'clock. Because I often get 6 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 8 o'clock. And I'm beginning to wonder if that's, you know, when there's a plane coming over at 11 o'clock. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And I got most likely. Did you hear that? There was a tap, tap. So what they're trying to confirm is that my thought about that is correct. And I did this hours ago. That's just freaky. Then I got Gabriel, and a message, found out that it's from Archangel Gabriel. Then I got inmate. Then I got medium. Then I got alley. Now, when I say alley, I mean like, I believe like a backstreet alley, something like that. Is that correct? I've got a little tab over there, so yeah. And I was getting the feeling this was something about somebody being attacked in an alley, or going to be attacked in an alley. Yeah, it's to do with politics, I just checked. Then I got friend, then I got Jack, and then I got body, and then I got mark the spot. And I kept thinking, there's a murder coming. There's a high profile murder coming. And or it's already happened. Now, I know they reckon that guy in Russia, but it's not him. I'm not getting that poor guy. If it's indeed true, because we don't know with Putin, do we? And then I got shy. So, can I just say, I think his wife's amazing, standing up there and telling them to, you know, rise up kind of thing against a regime like that. You know, that it takes the people in power to actually turn against Putin, you know, in a regime like that. And that's what should happen. We don't want anybody else hurt. Anyway, so there's some high profile murder, or there's a high profile murder that's been kept under wraps and will come out soon. And this is all relevant to it. Showing me body, you know where the chalk line round it. Mark the spot, or that it's going to be in the future. I don't know. Jack, inmate. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting. Maybe we'll get some more. They've asked me to bring the cards out, so we'll see. Then I got that made me write down message. And I got, now I could see my fireplace back in my, where I grew up, home. I've been saying that a lot. Fireplace. It was a big focal point. It was built by my grandfather. I think my father, because my grandfather was a builder. He was in the house. Hey, wherever you are. So it was built then. Always remember this big chimney bit to it, because it was done in the 70s, right? And there was my brother put cars down there. When he died, that's all I could think about were those stupid cars he put at the bottom of the fireplace, and they'd all bricked it up, and that's from the 70s. They must still be there. I don't know why I'm thinking of that. So maybe it's a reference to something being buried under a pile, like a fire. and there's going to be a match lit in the fire. I don't know. Okay, but if I get these things, there are reasons, okay? But I saw a whole load of flowers on it. It was in memoriam. I think there was a picture there, but I couldn't see it of my mum. But it was there. And then I saw this big crucifix there as well. Now, I'm just confirming that, okay? Now, that's important for some reason. My parents didn't have crucifixes around, never. My dad was Catholic, as I say. My mum was Methodist, and we were brought up Church of England. So, you know, we've got everything in our family. So this is religious fluid. We're just getting these symbols for a reason. So that's what we had. We had what was in the vision next to these flowers. And then I turned and I looked out of the bay window, a big bay window. I don't know why, but I just did. But part of me was there. It must have been astral traveling. And then I got lots of floors. I'm not sure what that bit. I've just written down lots of floors, and I can't remember why. I'm not getting any images for that again. I don't know why that's there. It may be relevant. Then I saw the Angel of the North, which some of you will know. It's where I'm from. It's off the Western Bypass, I think, somewhere. From Newcastle upon Tyne. Then I was asked to write the word down, submarine. And then hole in the pipe, Nord Stream, leaking gas into the water. And I got the coordinates 12, 15, 62. Okay, now they showed me this hole, and there's something leaking, sabotage, and a saboteur that works within Nord Stream. Okay, then I got the word forever after the coordinate. Then I've got love comes at a price. Take care, everything is not as it seems. Point north in the stars. Mars ends tonight, no journey. Now, I kept wondering if that's something to do with somebody not being able to travel to Mars, or this could be something to do with aliens or anything. We'll see what happens when we do the bit at the end. Nuclear war approaches, lighten the load of fear. We had to come after that. Expectations will not be met. The fight will continue. Broaden the scope. It's almost like these are, they show me Morse code. Like, as if to light workers. And these sentences are awakening things inside for our mission, and or giving us messages, coded messages. So expect dreams tonight. I know a lot of you have been having weird dreams, and you know other people have been having weird dreams, and they're all for a reason. So just keep writing them down. Then I saw a helicopter, and I heard, I will survive, it is in my blood. And then I saw a load of red corpuscles. That want me to say that, and I can't say it properly for some stupid reason. I can spell it, I can say it, but I can't say it. When I'm channeling, I get tongue-tied a bit. It's really weird. So this is something to do about another pandemic. I don't know, but this is something to do with blood, a blood disease that's it's like a virus. It's something that's they're trying to stop being released. We've talked about it in previous videos. Then I got broaden the shelf. Then I heard the angel of death comes. Oh, the angel of death comes now. It sweeps across the land, forced to take the innocent and not the guilty. Very biblical. Yeah, it's like the plagues, so the bit biblical. And what they showed me at the end, there's something coming. We've got a lot of war on anyway. But it sounds like these are the warnings and we're not heeding them. And that's why they're talking biblical style, because that's what I would understand, because that's just what I know. But this is religious fluid here, yeah? And that's my phrase now, religious fluid, okay? But this is from Archangel Gabriel. So it's coming in, the message is being relayed to me in a way I would understand, okay? And a lot of you would out there. And yeah, whatever religion you are. Okay, lessons come to us now. We must learn to respect ourselves as well as others. Beauty is only skin deep. All colours and types must come together in unity. The vampires are all around us. Prepare for the purge and the energy in the world to change. Dark nights will fall 10 days before the world's storm hits and the energy crisis erupts around the world because of an explosion. Call out to those who are in need. They do not heed you. Make them. The call is now. Do not protect the guilty any longer. The Almighty will no longer tolerate their presence, and the Creator brings swift justice now. Bloodsuckers of the people. And I had the song on. They made me put the song because I listen to music when I'm doing it because it gets me on the right frequency and the messages come through. They actually tell me which ones I have to listen to. And I was listening to the song and they made me listen to that Bloodsucker by OL. I love it. It's a great song. The door is now open for authorities and governments to bring justice. The banks will fail by fall of 2024. A world recession will hit. China is the starting point. Loans will finally be called in. The planes will hit their targets now. The path is now set in motion. It cannot be avoided. Humankind has ignored the warnings. Watch the skies. I didn't like that at all. Still get the EMP pulse, okay? Attacks, but EMP pulse keeps featuring for me. The attacks come from the skies and underground. Energy will be lost. I'm wondering if that's what they're referring to with the fire that I keep getting about. Okay, it's fire of burning. I always get fire, burning, scorching, that kind of thing, and it's to do with energy. And we are getting a lot of volcanic eruptions this year as well, a lot of earthquakes, but there's something about a gas explosion, massive gas explosion, which is really interesting because I lived in Hemel Hempstead where there was one, right? And that was, I'm laughing because I was so shocked. Hemel Hempstead is not the place you would expect anything like that to happen, trust me. And there was a big depot there and people will know it. And it was a big plume of dark smoke and it went over to Europe. They heard it in Europe. Me? I remember going to sleep and going, oh my God, that's an explosion. Oh, let's go to sleep. Because I'd heard explosions with the IRA before when I was a kid. And I remember the explosion North Shields rattled the windows. There were two. And because I was at a different part away from the explosion, I didn't know anything about it properly until 7 o'clock the next morning when my friend rang and I saw this big plume of smoke. So I don't know if it's something like that. And it went around the world. It was all over the world. Hemel Hempstead, for God's sake. Anyway, so we've got this, it could be something like that, but on a much worse scale. And it's going to cause a lot of energy disruption. Right, here we go. The attacks from I'm going to read this bit again. The attacks come from the skies and underground. Energy will be lost. Shortages in gas and electricity will bring change and devastation and post-apocalyptic scenes. Once more, the innocent will suffer and the guilty will go free. The world refuses to learn and the cycles repeat. Repeat again? That's right. Gaia will take no more and now refuses to continue the journey with you, which is kind of scary. The damage is unrepairable. The war with nature begins. The flood, and they made me underline that twice, because I wanted to see floods. They got flood, very biblical, returns. The rains will fall heavily. Now, did we have that before? I can't remember if we had that. Pretty sure. I remember saying it. Rain, yes, rain. Signs. We've had rain, signs. If we go back to that initial list. Gabriel. sign. Well, oh, they said behind me in the room, and I could see them all standing behind me. It was really weird. Well, it's not really weird. It's sort of normal for me. Somebody's just moved, and now I don't know if it was caught on the TV there, but they've just moved here. Let me know what you see. Oh my goodness, somebody quite small is just walking around here. And they've gone to stand by the door. Interesting. Let me know if you saw that movement. Yeah, the rains will fall heavily. The axis bends and the ice comes as the fire burns underneath. The purge begins. And that was Gabriel, Archangel Gabriel. Then I was shown a helicopter again. Then I was up in a plane looking over the into the clouds and the sky below. And I need to mention this plane thing, they're ramming it home to me. I went to Bear Grylls, and if you don't like me talking about my experience here, I'm sorry, but it's totally relevant. Whether you think it or not, it's part of the message. And we went to the Bear Grylls thing yesterday because my son was doing some diving thing in the tank there. And absolutely brilliant, very inspiring for people, very, very inspiring. And we sat in the cafe part, and we sat right under this tree. They had various, when you go inside, it's like the back of a Chinook helicopter, the entrance and everything. It's fantastic. But when we were in the cafe part, there's a plane in a tree, a broken plane in a tree. And I was sitting right underneath it. Even my son went. And then when we went to pay for I bought this pen there and a couple of other things. I looked at my son, I thought, oh my God, look. And the rest of the plane was over there where you paid for the, in a tree, where you paid for the stuff. So ramming it home to me. Okay, then I saw, weirdly, somebody walking around here as a drum majorette, what we called the jazz bands when I was young. They used to come up along Westminster Avenue, all the way along there, just outside my estate. And I used to love watching them. And obviously in America, you know what I'm talking about. A drum majorette, twisting and throwing the baton, up in the air. And then I had somebody with a kid's pirate hat on. It's all relevant, all messages. And then I saw me, which wasn't very nice, being pushed around. There was a circle and I was being pushed around and bullied in a circle. Then I saw the pilot again of this plane, and that was going on behind me. See, that was all going on behind me. Then I saw a very vivid image of a lone little boy turning around looking at me in sort of rags. Now, I've seen him a few times before. And it was dark, somewhere dark, but there was this big light trying to come through as if through a tunnel. It was very odd. And then I heard, "Come on, see me for who I really am." And then I saw his big hand with these horrible nails on. And then they showed me, it's to show me it's somebody who's trying to draw you into another world, into the darkness, into death, into darkness and something from the dark. Vecna from Stranger Things. Wasn't nice, I can tell you. Okay. Then I got, "Someone lies to the world. You know who it is. Yet you still listen to his," underlined twice, and "her," underlined, "words of false wisdom. Beware the words of the ones who dare to speak in the Creator's name." That was from Archangel Gabriel again. "The false prophets of doom turn the tide to their favour in economics, government, military and resources. I speak the truth to you in the Creator's voice." They're saying that's me, apparently. Okay. "The world changes in pain and turmoil. Suffer ye little children not." I keep getting that, and that will tie in with that little boy I've just told you about. "The guilty will be held accountable, and revenge," there's the word revenge, I want revenge, "revenge by the Creator on the traitors of this world." Oh. will happen. I mustn't have put that bit in. It just doesn't make sense. I've told you they don't speak English. Justice comes in swift arrows. And all I could think of was the 8 of Swords. Okay, tarot card, which I will find you in a moment. And then I thought they're the planes. And then I heard, I was going to put this video out on Saturday night, but I'm going to put it out tonight because I heard tonight it comes. The first step of the big change. So I don't know. I'm going to finish with what I saw after, because I'm saving that bit last, all the good bits at the end. So bear with, okay? So I'm going to just find that 8 of Swords card. I'll find it here because this is a good, it's my little tarot. I wasn't going to get the tarot out. But I'm going to try and find it. I'm not going to use the tarot. I wanted to use the other cards. Oh, I'll be asked to use the tarot now. But I will find you the 8 of Swords first, if I can. It's a lot of arrows. I'm getting that song Burn Again. I can burn this city down. Oh, I'm going to leave that one out because I want to show you that. Oh no, I've got to put it back in. Oh, for heaven's sake. Sorry. It's so annoying. Oh, come on. Where are you? I know everybody's been having these very strange dreams. Very prophetic. Very scary. I don't know who they're referring to with the false prophets, mind. I don't know who they are talking about. I don't want to, quite frankly. I don't want to get involved in that. Oh, come on. Where are you? I'm beginning to wonder if it's got lost. Oh. It's so, yeah, there it is. Look. Yeah, look at it. It looks like a plane. It's a bird and it's carrying fire. Oh my goodness. And there's the snow and the ice. If that wasn't prophetic, I don't know what is. Okay. Right. They threw the sun out. The sun came out as I was doing that. But something to do with the sun as well. We know the sun's aging and dying. I wish you'd give me nice messages. I get nice messages on the tarot channel. I really do. Okay. Oh, they want me to get there. Oh, look, 10 of Cups. It's all nicey. Why did you want me to get that one out? 10 of Cups, yeah. You're showing me all of that. Love. They want you to see love. That love's all it takes. Oh, it's a bit corny, we know, but love is. Oh, they're throwing them out here. Oh, Ace of Cups. Now, I always see that. People see that as a gift. I say it's overwhelming. I'm being told the word passion because that's one of the cards that, not on those ones. Overwhelming passion. But I see pain, upset. Okay, but it can be a gift from God as well. But it's a lot of water, a lot of emotion going around in the world, a lot of pain, turmoil. I've never seen that as a really good card. I've seen that as a lot of pain to go through before you get to where you need to be. But there's a lot of illumination on it, a lot of illumination on pain at the moment and what you've got to change, because the change in the world, a good change, learning can come in the world as a collective if we change within ourselves. It's as corny as the song, The Man in the Mirror. Okay? Right, I'll do another one there. Yeah. It's like, which way do I go? I always say that as, which way do I go? A lot of people, 2 of Wands, people planning for things, this is governments and everything, they go different ways, and it's almost like they want to split apart, and they want us to be thinking as one and in unity. We are the Borg. I'm just hear that really loudly. We are the Borg. But in a good way, not like the Borg, they're horrible. Okay? Not assimilating people, not doing anything like that, just thinking as a collective body as one. There we go again with that body as one. Well, that's all very nice, but it's quite difficult to achieve, don't you think? Yeah, all in a worry state at the moment, 9 of Swords. We don't think we could do it, but I think we can. I was thinking before that we are, looking inside, outside of ourselves for these changes. For AI, we looked at technology. We're always looking at something outside to make life better and to change. And this is not on a corny sort of, positivity and spirituality. No, I'm not into that because I haven't experienced that properly for a while. It's been hard, all the lessons learned. Okay, not that I'm talking about. We want things to be made better. What we've got to do is turn inward and learn how to use our gifts. Okay, the gift of foresight, the gift of being able to shapeshift, change, and do what we want and manifest out of thin air. And that sounds like a tall fairy tale, tall order and fairy tale, but it is possible. I've seen them do it. I've seen what they do. And they can do it here. They can do it in this place. I can't, but they can do it. My son told me years ago when he was a child that he was lying in his bed and he was dreaming and he swore blind he'd manifested himself an Xbox. We were getting him one for Christmas, but an Xbox, and it was on the floor, and something disturbed him and woke him up. And he says, I knew that Xbox was there. And it's there. It's for all of us to do. And I'm not talking about just law of attraction and things like that, because I have a really hard time believing all that stuff. Believe it or not, I really do. And I know for some people it really works. It's never worked for me. Okay, although maybe it has, but in a different way that I don't fully recognize. Okay, and quite frankly, I have had a lot of manifestations when I think about it, but I haven't always liked them. So, but I don't know. I don't get on with this push for the law of attraction. That's what I'm trying to say. But I've seen what these people do. I will say to them, oh, there's something wrong with the TV. Well, or the skybox ones. We don't have a skybox now. We don't need one. But they used to, it's almost like they took a copy of it and went and had a look. All of these things, all of these healing things, everything. In the future, we are going to be able to do that. We're not going to need bloody AI, all right? Or feel threatened by it or anything like it. We won't need to be robots. We were on a trajectory for that. But if we just learn, we don't need that. We don't need anything. We may not even need human bodies eventually. We just be. There you go. Anyway, yeah, look. Guidance, spiritual guidance. That's what we're getting. We can just be guided there. Not even spiritual guidance, just guidance as to being proper humans again. Being who, I wonder if we were once like this. Or I keep getting this thing about that we are beings, but outside of this universe, other dimensions, and we set up this place to run it, to learn how to not war with each other. And we exist in different planes. We've made ourselves vulnerable on here to teach ourselves. Okay, yeah, through the Creator, I firmly believe, white light, whatever. I can't fully believe in fire and brimstone type God. I just can't, because it just doesn't resonate with me anymore. But I do believe in a higher being. Okay, so that's just what I don't know why I have to say that. Probably more for myself than you. I've been going through so many changes. So let's do a couple more, because I know these videos go on otherwise. Look at that organisation, Mary Poppins. I love these cards because they're illustration of the fairy tales, and fairy tales are just a way of explaining life and characters in life. Okay, so who have we got to watch out for in the world? Yeah, that ties in with the pirates, Captain Hook. Yeah, this is Peter Pan. There's a Captain Hook that wants to spoil all the fun. Okay, and okay, look, there's the ship. We've got the rainbow. We've got to connect with our inner child, remember who we really are. And that little boy, Peter Pan, we connect with who we really are inside, remember who we are, and the innocence that we had, the innocence that we came to this world with, and we've got to bring it out more. But in everything we do, a bit more purity. Stop so much with the anger and the frustration. It's all around us. I'm exactly the same. I've got a lot of frustration and anger, okay, about certain things, and what goes on in the world, my personal life, everything. And I know you too have out there, but it's about getting connected, remembering who we are, and our playful, lovable, fun-loving side, because that's going to lift the vibration. There you go. Yeah. Okay. Using our intuition, using our own gifts, they're there. We just have to use them. Puss in Boots, not thinking everything's paved with gold or the streets are paved with gold. We don't really need the gold. We just manifest anything we want. Oh, doesn't it sound wonderful? I want that one. But there's something trying to stop us. And I hate using it because it's a woman, but it's not a woman. This is... somebody is trying to stop it. This is an emblematic, I'm being told, of the secret society. So we've got the evil queen with the temptation. I keep getting a lot about temptation at the moment, to go into the dark side. This is the dark emperor in its feminine form, possibly. I don't know. We've got feminine and, oh, I got a little light when I said that. Went there. But the feminine and masculine part of a darkness, okay, that's trying to stop this, tempting everybody in. Look, I can give you everything you want. Yeah, with a temptation here, temptation to be seduced by the dark side of life and what it can give you, and that's what keeps us down in the dark and in the mire and in the deep dark, you know, hellfires. I'm getting great. Fire and brimstone. Yeah. So basically what I think they're trying to say is, what my mum always used to say, hell is on earth. Yeah, you get your hell on earth. And I think that's what they're trying to say, that we're bringing the fires of hell up because we're not heeding the warnings, we're not changing things. You know, if there are governments that aren't working, you vote them out. Yeah, get them out with voting, you know, on a peaceful scale. Hey, everything's got to be peaceful and constructive. Until there's somebody goes, you know, start shooting and what have you, then it's different. But what we want to be is a world that we, it sounds utopian, I know, but a world where we can constructively debate, get around the table, because fighting is not the answer always, yeah? Sometimes it has to be done, yeah? It does have to be done sometimes by governments and stuff, but not... talking around a table. Somebody is saying the right words, pulling the strings and getting everybody to do what they want. We've talked about this in the other videos, who these groups are. Okay, I still get Madras. Not as in the curry or the place or the, you know, Madras. So I don't know if anybody knows anything about that. Let me know, please, because I keep getting that card. Okay. So one more card. Anybody else we have to be aware of? No, they're not saying that. They're asking us to go on a quest as light workers. And this is the guidance you're getting from your guides, from the Galactic Council, whatever, if you're Starseed, whatever. But we're having to go on a quest. There's going to be lots of journeys. There's lots of opposition, lots of this, that and the other. But we have to do our journey and go through. And that's what that guy did in Russia. I can't say his name, so bless him. I'm not going to say it, but it's that kind of thing. In opposition, peaceful opposition, okay? Still make your point, okay? It's a hard job, but I think some of you are going to have to speak out about things. I think that's what you're being guided to do. I'm having to speak out about things I'm not sure about. Right, I'm going to get a couple more from here, and then I'm going to tell you where this information has been coming from, or the recent information anyway. Think Indiana Jones, that's all I'm going to say. They actually played music in my head after they showed me. So let's have a look. Yeah, I got mischief. Somebody's still causing mischief. Rhetoric of words, trying to provoke. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. Get Trump an awful lot. Trump, Trump, Trump. Oh, she went to the circus. I'm sorry. That's when I'm at the circus. I get a lot about the circus as well. There are other rhetorics around the world, okay? So please don't have a go at me. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? If you don't like it, I'm sorry. That's what they say, okay? There's a lot of mystery, a lot of hidden things that are going to come out. A lot of tendrils, a lot of tentacles coming out. They're reaching into, it's almost like these societies got tentacles that are reaching out into everywhere, and it's influencing, especially in money. I've got one more. The cat's coming out. Intuition. This is also about the Egyptian underworld. This is about, you know, Egyptian knowledge I'm getting. There's going to be more stuff found about the Egyptians. More tombs, more different things are going to be found very soon. We keep getting things like this. It's about using your intuition and know that you are protected. And this is about being watched as well. Light workers are being watched all the time. Okay, and I've told you, each one of them's got a caseworker. You work on this light worker and try and disrupt them. That's what I got last time. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to get this. I'm hoping my camera's not going to go for the battery. So, I'm going to go back. So, they made me stand there and I watch it out there and I could see this big tower, which I've talked about before, which is the World Tower. Had a cloud around it at the top. It's amazing to see it. I was seeing the plane again as well, and that was like at an angle like that, which was creepy. But then I saw the tower. Then I saw them all standing as if in the field, and I could really see them in their black coats and their trilbiats and their like an army, angelics. Lots of angels in white robes around them. Everything. Now, what they showed me was that they brought it through, and they brought the Ark of the Covenant through. Now, we've been getting Ark a lot, the plane being an Ark as well, the pilot, the Ark of the Covenant. They opened it up and they took out these big books, and they're bigger than this, and they're ancient books that they are reading from, and they're giving me information from them. That's what I'm told. Then I saw a whole load of people brought in on stretchers and in white, like they were laying out the dead, and they got up. So is that talking about judgment? I don't know. Massive change. Judgment card in tarot means change. Okay. So yeah, a lot of when I could see them in white robes around me when I was doing the channeled messages. It was fantastic. We got the Angel of the North, which I don't know what reference. They always show me sitting there at the bottom. Or I see the I'm seeing it now. It's as if I'm spinning around it in a helicopter. Rio de Janeiro, the Jesus, yeah. So I'm sorry if it's been a little bit biblical for those of you not into that, but that's how they brought it out. Okay. I think that is it for the minute. That's probably enough to be going on with. Goodness knows what they'll do next. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think. And if you've seen anything here, I know people are sending me emails about that. It's wonderful. Thank you so much. Because I just see the lights a little bit and I can sense movement and I can see things over there. But because I'm talking away, I don't always see what's going on around me. So that's fantastic. Thank you. So yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Like, share, get these messages out to as many people as possible. Oh, excuse me. He'll go the dry throat. And what else? As I say, if you want to become an angel whisperer, or you want to learn how to speak to the deceased, you want to learn how to channel like this, then please check out the coaching. Because a lot of you I know have gifts that you want to develop, and I can help you do that. And if you want a personal reading, I've got lots of different types of reading. The other thing I'm going to offer is I'm I'm thinking about offering tarot and oracle lessons on their own, so you could do a little package of a couple of lessons or 5 or something like that. If you are interested, please check out my email in the description and contact me. That won't be a package, I'll just be straight on lessons. Okay, and what else? I think that's it. Please check out the tarot channel and the messages I have on there for you. All right, I hope that's helped, and enjoy your Friday, or for some of you it'll be the next day, won't it? Whenever you see this, enjoy your weekend. Have a good weekend. I may have another message for you before the end of the weekend. I don't know. I'll definitely be doing more tarot messages, and yeah, enjoy Friday evening if you're in the UK like me. Friday night, I'm gonna go and watch some Chinese fairy and devil love. Yeah, love between fairy and devil, I think it is. Take care then, and I shall see you next time. Bye.